Tomatoes are important commercial crop in a horticulture farmers in Uganda. The market is strong and the crop is relatively easy to grow. It is a favorite for greenhouse farmers. The most important factor for success are the well-drained soils, high producing and resistant varieties, proper staking, control of diseases like blights and canker. Tomatoes require temperature from moderate to high and humidity from moderate to high, and rainfall should be moderate. These conditions are best achieved through irrigation and greenhouse where possible. They do not do well in cool or soggy conditions. We directly jump to our first point, which is preparing a nursery bed or a seed bed. A nursery bed is where where a seed is first planted before it is taken to the main garden, so that the younger plant can be looked at easily to protect it against the harsh conditions of the weather and other predators. Preparing a seed bed is important to ensure a good plant establishment and vigorous early growth. The soil should be raised around 15 centimeters high and space 30 centimeters for more and easy movement of attendants. The seeds should not be buried deep in the soil, but it should be just covered with a light layer. The bed should be covered with hay or dry grass. This reduces the splash effect during the watering. Then the seeds take around 8 to 10 days to germinate and 1 month for transplanting. Number 2, field planting or transplanting. 2 days before removing the seedlings from the nursery bed, apply Afric Herb 2 ml per liter to the seedlings. This will ensure a faster recovery from a transplant shock, and transplanting should be done when seedling stems have between 4 to 6 millimeters diameter and at least 1 foot high. Avoid planting weak or diseased plants. Please, it takes a lot of energy to cover all this information. If you have any suggestion, write it down, and if you're willing or if you have any video we would cover, write it down, and please show support to this channel by touching on subscribe icon, smash the notification bell, in that you will be notified of every video we post. We go to our next point, which is pest and disease control in tomatoes. Scout for every sign of blights and every signs of blights. Mildew, canker. Be careful, especially during cool, wet conditions when blight is more active. Apply an RS spray of stage 20 ml in 20 liters as precaution against the blight, and repeat after 7 days. Check for signs of insect damage every day, particularly in warm, dry conditions. The most insects include spider mites, leaf miner, white fly, and caterpillars, together with aphids. All of these cause serious damage and must be controlled, guys. And we run to the next point, staking, and pruning. This is done by tying a plant vertically using a string and porous or two porous which are connected using a wire, and a plant is suspended using a string that is tied to it. Pruning is removing of side shoots, odd leaves, diseased leaves, and rattles. This should be done weekly to remove side shoots before they develop. You should also practice weeding regularly because the weeds compete nutrients with a plant, and this will make your plant weak and decrease on the yields you would harvest from the garden. Harvesting. The tomatoes should be ready for harvesting as soon as 70th week alive or onwards, depending on variety planted. Remove the ripe fruit